Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. Now it's been pretty quiet for the past month. There hasn't been really anything in regards to news for Starfield, but luckily today that finally changes because there's quite a bit of new information to go over. Xbox announced today what their plans are for Gamescom. There was a developer interview over at Bethesda, and it was announced that crossplay is going to be available between PC and Xbox. But before we get into all that, I just wanted to remind you all that I'm doing a giveaway for Starfield. All you have to do is be a subscriber of the channel. Let me know down in the comments what you're looking forward to the most in Starfield. Give this video a thumbs up and then follow the link in the description down below. So good luck to all of you that enter, and I'll be choosing a winner closer to the game's release date. Alright, so jumping into the news. So earlier today, it was confirmed that the Xbox Play Anywhere tag has just been added to the Starfield store page. So what this means is that you will own both an Xbox and PC version of the game at no additional cost. And your save data will carry over between PC and Xbox via the cloud. So this only applies to the Microsoft Store and to Game Pass. So if you buy the game through the Microsoft Store on PC, you can then access it on Xbox. This also works vice versa. So if you purchase the game on Xbox, or if you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you can easily play on your Xbox Series X or S, and then if you want, you can switch over to PC and all your save data will still be there. Now, unfortunately, this does not work with the Steam edition of the game, so if you buy it on Steam, your save data is not going to transfer over to Xbox. But if you have a setup like mine and you play on both PC and Xbox, this is a huge deal. This is going to make my life way easier when it comes to recording videos. So for me, this is an absolute huge plus, and it's got me even more excited. So next up, let's talk about Gamescom. Xbox just announced what their plans for Starfield and Gamescom are for 2023. If you head over to the Xbox website, they've updated their page with all their announcements for Gamescom. If you head over to the Xbox booth and you click on the top one, they have Starfield listed as Starfield Theater Experience and Starfield Photo Opportunities. So this means that Starfield is not going to have any booths where you can sit down and actually play the game. Instead, they're going to have an exclusive Starfield Theater Experience for those that show up to Gamescom. So my guess is that they're probably going to get to see the launch trailer a little bit early, maybe some behind the scenes gameplay and stuff, but it's not going to be anything too crazy. And if it's anything mind-blowing, it's probably going to get leaked on Reddit anyway. But it's definitely interesting to see that there's no gameplay booth. My guess is they just want people to experience the full game themselves just a couple days later. And they probably just want to keep things as spoiler-free as possible. So next up, Starfield tweeted this out today. They said, "Those that venture beyond the walls of Aquila City do so at their own peril. There you'll encounter the deadly Ashta," which is this crazy looking dinosaur creature. It's got really big jaws. Just looking at this creature, it definitely looks like it's going to be pretty hard to take down. Alright, so next up, a couple days ago, Bethesda posted this over on their Twitter. They did an interview with Jamie Malroy, who is a producer for Starfield. You may remember her from the Starfield Direct. She's the girl who talked about collecting a bunch of sandwiches. But they did this huge personal interview with her. They asked her a ton of questions about her job, and we actually learned a number of different details about Starfield from this interview. So first up, they asked her, do you have a favorite aspect, quest, character, moment, theme of the game you're currently working on so far? She goes on to say that lately I've been diving deep into the quest lines of all the different factions, and I've been pleasantly surprised by the incredible variety in their storylines. It's like unlocking a treasure trove of captivating narratives that many folks might not even realize exist. While some may rush through the main Golden Path storyline, those intrepid explorers who venture off the beaten path and delve into the faction quests are in for a real treat. The amount of content packed into these faction storylines is truly astonishing. It's like embarking on a grand adventure within an adventure, where every choice you make and every interaction you have shapes the course of the tale. The character development, the plot twists, the moral dilemmas, I've been completely hooked. These quests offer a chance to delve deeper into the game's rich lore and uncover hidden gems that add layers of depth and excitement to the overall experience. So my fellow gamers, I urge you to take a detour from the main storyline and explore the fascinating world of faction quests. Trust me, the rewards are well worth the extra time and effort. Prepare to be enthralled by the intricate storytelling and immersive gameplay that awaits you. It's like unwrapping a surprise gift within the game itself. A gift that will leave you with unforgettable memories and a renewed appreciation for the boundless creativity of the designers and the game developers. Happy questing. So this definitely sounds really cool. One of my favorite things about Bethesda games is the side content. Some of the side missions in Skyrim are some of my favorite things in the entire game. So I'm definitely looking forward to all the faction quests. So next up, they're asking her about shipbuilding. She says, but wait, there are more terrible ideas for ships, one of which is a colossal sandwich soaring through space, aptly named the Griller. The name itself strikes fear, but when you witness this mammoth sub-like creation gracefully landing in a cutscene or zipping across the cosmos, it's pure comedic gold. It reminds me of those moments in games where you unlock these outrageous pre-order outfits or items for your character, only to find them amid a serious cutscene where someone has tragically perished or a menacing villain makes their grand entrance. It's absurd, it's hilarious, and it never fails to bring a big old grin to my face. I become quite an expert at capturing screenshots to share with my fellow coworkers who appreciate a good laugh as much as I do. So it definitely sounds like the customization can be pretty crazy. We've already seen them show off crazy mech spaceships that are just absolutely huge. So I feel like the community is going to go absolutely nuts with making just over-the-top, goofy-looking spaceships. And then next up, they're asking her more about her sandwich collecting. She says, I must confess I like to keep my sandwiches or other stolen bounty close at hand on ship. It adds a slight element of risk during those thrilling dogfights. So this part definitely caught my eye. I think it's a bit interesting that she said that there's the element of risk during those thrilling dogfights. So I wonder if your ship is destroyed, if that means you just wake up in a medical facility somewhere and you're just completely out of your ship and all of your cargo. Because if you just died in a dogfight and then you just reloaded your previous save, I don't really see how there's much risk in that. That doesn't really make too much sense. So hopefully there is a sense of risk, and if your ships blow up, then you actually lose your ships. I think that could definitely be pretty cool. And then finally, they were asking her what some of her favorite projects were that she's worked on. She says working on the shipbuilder was an absolute blast, collaborating with a talented and imaginative team to create an intricate, awe-inspiring, and silly spacecraft was entertaining and fulfilling. As for the star map, we got to craft a map that would be a part of the immersive universe that players could use to explore space and find where to get to next on their adventures. The terminals added another layer of depth to the game, usually giving players more insight into the story and lore for the area they are currently in. The mission board also kept us on our toes, ensuring players had exciting challenges to tackle while exploring the cosmos. So this pretty much confirms that there's going to be terminals in Starfield. So this is probably going to work the same way as Fallout 4, where, you're going to find terminals in different cities, different buildings, different areas of the map. So if you're off exploring and you find an abandoned base, maybe you'll find a terminal explaining what went wrong and why there's nobody alive, sort of things like that. One of my favorite things to do in Fallout was just to go around the different terminals and read what was going on in the terminal. I like it when I have to go looking for lore. It just kind of adds to the exploration to me, so I'm super excited that we're getting terminals. I know I can't wait, and I'm even more excited for Starfield now than I was previously. So that is going to do it for everything in this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, then please give this video a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. And going forward, I want to try something new. I want to start reading some of your guys' top comments at the end of my videos, because I want to feel more involved with the community. I want you guys to feel like your comments aren't going unseen, like I actually read the comments. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section about Starfield. And then I'll pick out some of the comments and I'll read them at the end of some of my future videos. But that is going to do it for me, guys. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated, and I will talk to you all next time.